What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today, I want to talk about the endurance for greatness. What I mean by that is, many people talk about being great and black greatness and black excellence and just being great in general. I'm talking about the great men and women of the world and throughout history. And you hear a lot about what makes these people so great. It could be their upbringing, it could be opportunities, it could be just their passion for something. They're being innovative, thinking outside the box, inventing things that were never here before. A lot of these things, which I agree with. But one thing I don't hear enough of, every once in a while, but one thing I don't hear enough of when it comes to greatness is endurance. Endurance. Now, when people say endurance, the word endurance usually is referring to someone working out like in a gym or something like that. And that is true. That's about physical endurance. But there's endurance on different levels. You have physical endurance, how much your body can maintain a certain level of effort. Then you have mental endurance. And to me, the mental endurance is more important because the mental endurance can keep going way after the body has stopped. And when it comes to greatness, or when you hear about the greatness of people, of many men and women throughout history, you rarely hear them talk about how much endurance is needed, both physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. How much endurance one has to have to achieve their greatness, and there's even more endurance that is needed to maintain their greatness, because there's many times where people you hear about stories of how people, before they became who they are, all of the pitfalls they had to go through, all of the trials and tribulations they had to endure and endure again before they became who they are famous, what they're famous for. Like, we all hear about Michael Jordan's greatness, right? But rarely does it get talked about when he got cut from his high school basketball team and he cried, right? We hear a lot about the greatness of LeBron James, and rightfully so. But what's rarely mentioned is his childhood upbringing. I mean, he talks about it and it is documented, but you hear more about his accomplishments on the court than you do about his what he's gone through off the court. Single parent household, mother being a teenage mother, uh, poor, living, moving constantly, just all that, just had to endure so much as a child. You hear about the stories of Thomas Edison and Walt Disney and all these people, and what they had to endure to keep themselves focused, and to stay on task with whatever it is they had to endure. And I think that when it comes to endurance, you rarely hear it talked about, but that's extra important because there are going to be times actually, there's always going to be times where no matter what you try to achieve, I don't care what it be, you be in school or you at your job, there's always going to be moments throughout the day, throughout the weeks, months, years, your lifetime, where things are not going to go your way. It's going to be downright hell at times. But you still have to find a way to maintain a standard for yourself. And when all else fails around you, how do you maintain a certain standard for yourself? That is where endurance comes in. All right, so you can't have greatness without endurance. No great person who ever lived or whoever died has achieved their greatness without some level of endurance. All right, so no matter how great a person is, check their background and see how much they had to endure to achieve their greatness, and see where you can learn from them and achieve your greatness through your endurance. All right. Okay, so hope you all enjoy that. Catch you all later. Peace.